Park in Baltimore. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Reese, the league's top home run hitter, will look to widen his lead atop that board next. Into the box, Nino Reese. He's had a banner month as far as home run production is concerned. If he's able to keep up this pace, earning the league's home run title should be almost a foregone conclusion.
I would agree with that assumption. It's going to be a foregone conclusion. The way this guy looks at the box, he looks so hitterish, looking to do damage. I don't see how anyone catches him in the home run race.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think they need to get some better performances out of DJ LeMahieu. Look, they need his power to come back. There's no other way to say it. He has 0 home runs last month, and he hits in the middle of the order. They expect big things from him, and so am I. This team will not go anywhere unless he starts to get hot.
Next for New York, Scott Tomlinson, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Still shirt sleeve weather tonight, 78 degrees here at game time. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and VR will look this one in to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing, Orioles coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Martin Roland Smith will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season, and this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
Now at the plate, Jonathan VR. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested to take a look at this team in game 1 of this road trip right now. They have to play better. They took it on the chin, recent homestand, only winning 2 games. But I'll tell you what, today they're putting a guy out on the mound that can execute down and away. I look for him to set it. Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
In now for the O's, number 1. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Roland Smith, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, MLBThe, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
I'm really hoping to see Mark Trumbo turn it around. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Pause. Now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So nothing in the Orioles' first. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. No score. Digging in now for the Yankees, Scotty Hayward, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Scotty Hayward.
First delivery to him on the way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Ball 1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Taken. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
So stepping in, Tony Reese. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Hayward gets his lead at first, nobody out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
First offering on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's 1 for 4. A runner on first with 2 away. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
2-1 pitch is a knuckle curve taken for called strike 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Here comes the payoff pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Now he scales the wall here, and my goodness, he came down. Anthony Santander, the next to bat. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by LeMahieu, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Standing in now, Dwight Smith Jr. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 13 home runs and 38 runs batted in. Now the 1-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in now, Gio Urshela, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Urshela.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to second base. This could be two. On to first, and they get the double play. Now at the plate, Nino Reese. As long as his production doesn't slow down, he could be looking at 65 homers or more by the end of the season.
65 homers. Now we're getting into rarefied air here. There are not many people that could ever say they've gone north of 60 homers, let alone get to that 65 marker. This is a special, amazing year, and I think everybody needs to stop what they're doing when this guy's at the plate.
1-1 the count. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Third inning, no score to this point. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Yanks held in check. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready now for Baltimore. DJ Stewart. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hitter, number 24.
First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Stewart on at first, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled away. Villar is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jonathan Villar becomes out number 2 this inning. Striding in, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Tomlinson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
And that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. Smith on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Good time now to check out the Orioles Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Scotty Hayward. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Tomlinson leads off first with 1 away. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Fastball misses upstairs as that moves things to 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Now the 3-2 pitch gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. So striding forward now, Tony Reese. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Another full count pitch on its way, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Split-fingered pitches in there for strike 1. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Reese is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1-1.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Anthony Santander, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Judge is right there. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. The frustration stems around not just how much they're striking out, but more importantly, how much they're striking out looking. He acknowledged that the opposition is making good pitches, but he also said that they're hittable. They feel like there's no reason to accept letting pitches in the strike zone go by in two-strike situations.
Leading off with the Yankees.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Number 99. Aaron Judge.
First offering on its way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Splitter. 2-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Here's the 2-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smith moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 1-2. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on to Trumbull will be in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading
All right, thanks,
for
Heidi.
the Orioles, the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Lays off 1-0. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 35, Dwight Smith Jr.
Digging in, Dwight Smith Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, DJ Stewart. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Low for ball 1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
The 1-0. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Sanchez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Nope,
now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
The 3-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Oh, my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Into the box now, Nino Reyes. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Fastball well outside. The 3-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Cisco is after it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Now, an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Into the box, Scott Tomlinson. He pulls this one into right. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu, as he hits one on a line to left field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Three and 0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. LeMahieu is off at first with 2 away. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder. Now the 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 1-0 New York. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Weak roller right side. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. Stepping up now, number 1, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Roland Smith is there, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Back here on the show, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Now at the plate, Tony Reese. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
And he fouls this one off. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 99.
1 gone here in the Yankees 7th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. VR backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Next will be the designated hitter, Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's the 0-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Standing in now, Gio Urshela. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Standing in, Trey Mancini. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is on his horse. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mark Trumbo.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo, been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch on its way. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. In there, a base hit. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when they're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
In now, Anthony Santander, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
The 0-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reese sprinting after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
And here's Renato Nunez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
2 out with the man at first. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Orioles leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Tanner Scott will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 66, Tanner Scott.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He went deep last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. The 1-1 home is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. taken. Strike two. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Nino Reese. 0 for 3 so far on the day. His pitching staff has done a pretty good job of making one of the top power hitters in the game turn into a non-factor.
Yeah, they've completely kept him off balance all day, but you know as well as I do, it only takes one swing. This guy has been too hot too long for something not to leak out over the heart of the plate and him drive it over the wall.
Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Stepping into the box, Scott Tomlinson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a pop-up now. Cisco is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 1 and the Orioles 0. Now batting, Dwight Smith Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Strike taken up in the zone. The next 0-2. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
The batter.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Into the box, DJ Stewart, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. DJ Stewart becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Cisco. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Hayward is in pursuit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And that will hop over the wall, and a tough break there as the tying run will have to go back to third on the automatic double. Squeeze attempt, missing! And no throw, in fact, as they'll just hang on to it. Here comes the 0-1. And the runner's coming home. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And he scores on a daring steal at home. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Digging in once again, number 1. Over 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he popped him up. In comes Judge. Can't get to it in time. That's a base hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Left fielder.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Cedric Mullins will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Michael Gibbons comes out. The bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Mullins. One away.
Next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Scotty Hayward.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Scotty Hayward. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Reese.
Standing in now, Tony Reese. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in a conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Richard Bleier enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Richard.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Mancini racing back. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. And that is 27 for him on the year. And it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
Now that
in now, Torres.
Labor Torres.
He swings and grounds it to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now in the box, Gio Urshela. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, MLBThe, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So disaster strikes here in the ninth, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Yankees lead it 4-2. Digging in and looking for more, Mark Trumbo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The first baseman, Mark Trumbo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
It's been a rough game for him at the
Now
plate.
batting,
Couldn't get the
right
bat off
fielder,
his shoulder right there, and he
Anthony.
struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Anthony Santander. And he pops it up. And no one will track it down. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
No, he's in there.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast.
Up next for the
He didn't
Orioles.
want to bloop it, and he
The
hit a
third
missile.
baseman,
Bring the tying run to the
Ronaldo.
plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Nunez.
Stepping in, Renato Nunez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right there for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Yet another
Now
strikeout for him on the mound. And
Number 3.
fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So
Ladies
he's got
and
it pretty well figured
your
out.
attention,
Not that the
please.
rest of this lineup has been
Now
much better.
pitching for the New York Yankees.
Here comes the Yankee
Number
manager now
54.
up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He brings it in, and the Yankees have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Yanks used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Martin Roland Smith earns a league-best 17th victory, and mark him down for 17 strikeouts to boot. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and